This is Blind Views, and that's how I see it.
Okay, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I am BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Hi, I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Because I'm BlindViews, and that's the way.
This is BlindViews,
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's how I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way Sammy and I see it.
This is BlindViews. That's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it from the Riverwalk in San Antonio, Texas.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Fluffy, get back here. Oh, hey. This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Now, Fluffy,
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
これはブラインドビューダリー。それは私がそれを見る方法です。
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews. That's how I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews.
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Towboat style.
Yeah, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it. Oh yeah.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that is the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews. That's the way I see it. I'm BlindViews,
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
We're BlindViews, and that's the way we see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews.
I'm BlindViews.
And I'm BlindViews. That's the way we see it.
I'm BlindViews.
And that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's how Bandit and I see it.
This is BlindViews. This is the way we see it.
What was that thing you say?
That's the way I see it.
That's it. That's the way he sees it. Not me. I can't say that, but he can say that.
What's up, everybody? We made it. Another Thirsty Thursday. Hello, hello, hello. We're here. We're here. That's right. Hello, everyone over there in Chatland. I see there's all kind of people. Let's see who we got. There's Beanie. There's the Waterfall Queen, Rip Snorton. Captain Jack. There's Bunny. Bunny's here. Bunny's here. Who was that? There's Bill, Nez, Cookie, Deb and the Desert Dogs. There's Dorothea. Hello, hello, hello. That was pretty awesome. I appreciate everybody that helped me out with that. And you too, Bunny. What's up, Dave? Let's see. There's No Fair Trek. Hello, hello, hello. There's Blair. There's Shadow Wolf and the Hermit. Cargo on. Hey, what's going on, guys? RV Ashes in April. Hello, hello, Margie and Jeff. There's Lynn's RC. There's Butt Reeks. Foley Ditch. Backdoor. Hello, Renee. Glad you can make it. There's the Troublemaker Mayhem. That trait's gonna stick forever. There's Squirrelbait Paradise. Hello. There he is. Mr. Line Screw. There's Mr. Rockford. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody. Did I miss anybody? Probably did, but hello. Anybody that I didn't say hello to? I'm a blind guy after all. I catch what I can. I catch what I can. All right. Let's see. There's Fairy Dust. Hello, Fairy Dust. Happy holidays to all. Happy holidays to all. Everybody. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good holiday. For sure, for sure. For sure. Let's try that one. There we go. How's that one? Let's try that one. Oh, my. So, let's just jump right into it. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we just go right ahead and get on into this? Well, first, thank some folks that help make the channel stay alive. Appreciate all the support. Hello, Nana's Crazy Life. So, hello, hello, hello. That's right. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. All right. So, shall we just jump right into this madness? Let me see. All right. So, let's start with Bob. The Bob. All right. Now, Bob tells everyone not to be a slave to the landlords and bosses and go live in the desert, right? Doesn't he say that all the time? Now he is pushing a third shift job in Minnesota. That's right. It was seen that the Grand Pooh Bah of the Nomads has changed his mind. Or has he forgotten just what he said? I don't know, because now many times we heard the Bob, he has talked in his lengthy monologues about not being a slave to the landlords or mortgage companies. He tells a tale of needing to make those payments. The only way to do that is to become a slave to another person. And that person is who? That person is your boss, right? Now, you have two masters. One wants your money, while the other one wants your time for money.
So this man who owns that home owns you. You are his slave. You must satisfy him at all times, or your life gets horrible fast. So what do you have to do? You've got to have the money. How do you get the money? You get a job.
Get a job.
So now you've added a second man who owns
now
your
you're
life.
a slave to two men, right? Two people now. Bob says you're not in charge of your own life. Why live like that, right? Give up that house and that job. Move into your vehicle, come to the desert, and live your childlike wonder. That's what Bob preaches all the time. We all know it. We've seen his videos. We heard him for years and years and years. Now, it would appear that the Bob is getting some financial gain from promoting some job service. Yeah, because Bob now says to go to Minnesota and work a third shift job. Wow. You even get housing. You can live in a hotel. That's right. Instead of quit your job and get away from this and come live in your vehicle in the desert, now go to Minnesota, get to work, goddammit, and live in a hotel.
So every week, your boss says, I need you to do this and this and this, and I need you to do it now.
So third shift is 8:30 p.m. to 5 a.m.
And you either say yes'm or yes, sir, and do it, or you don't feed this other master, and you're out on the street, and your life turns to shit, just like
Bob
that.
said
With
shit
me is Trish from Express Employment Professionals, and you have two really great jobs. So run around and do this and take care of that, and maybe you get to do one or two things you enjoy. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't ever get to do something you choose to enjoy.
No,
so you mentioned it is third shift, and what exactly is third shift?
So third shift is 8:30 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Eat, sleep, work.
You do have the option to pick between either a Monday through Friday or a Sunday through Thursday schedule.
You just fulfill life's obligations.
All you got to do, man. Work.
You don't own yourself.
No. But it would be that 8:30 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Work, eat, sleep, buy more crap. that emptiness and the drudgery and the
horrible life,
shallowness of that life.
Disgusting
there
life.
There must be more to life.
There got to be more to life, right? That's correct. We go from escape the man and don't be a slave. Live in your vehicle in the desert to, hey, go to Minnesota and get a job and live in a hotel. That's the Bob. I don't know. Does Bob want you to run from life's obligations and squat on free land in the desert? Does he want you to flip off the man as you skip through the sand doing whatever you want, whenever you want? Or does he want you to be a slave to the man he directs you to? Don't be a slave to the man unless I tell you which man to go be a slave to. Now, does he want you to break the chains of society and evade the need for money? Or watch his videos, buy the products that he pushes, and bow to only the man that pays him to promote them? I don't know. So what do you think? Did Bob change his mind or just forget his escape from the man mantra? I don't know. Is he looking out for the poor, helpless nomads that are living their best life in utopia? Or is this just another one of the Grand Pooh Bah's money-making ventures? I don't know. Follow Bob. He won't steer you wrong, right? But hey, you don't have to believe me or listen to me. That's not the point here.
From Victoria Station in London, this is the way I see it.
Line Screw froze. What happened? But yeah, there you go. That's the Bob, the good old Bob, you know? I just think it's funny how his whole thing is nothing but, you know, break the chains of society, escape society, come out here to the desert and live your childlike wonder. Don't be a slave to the man. Sell everything. Quit your job. Come out here and skip through the fucking desert with me. Now it's like, hey, this dude paid me a lot of money to go talk about getting a job. So why don't you go get a job now? Escape the man. Well, unless I tell you he's a good man, then you can go. Maybe Bob has a balloon payment due on his mansion. I like that. Maybe too many nomads asked his 501k for help. 501c3, yeah, 501c3PO for help because they are all broke from following his advice. Yeah, I wonder how many of those vans he gave out lately. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to go and do that. Look into the public records. I like that though. Maybe Bob has balloon payments on his mansion. I walked out on the Bob as guest speaker. Ooh, at Tiny Fest 3 weeks ago. Hey, that's right. Yeah, Tiny Fest. That's where. Ooh, excuse me. Burr. I'm drinking burr. Focus. Come on. There we go. But, yeah, Paul was at Tiny Fest, I think. Yeah. Oh, let's see what else we got going on here. I learned full-time RVing wouldn't work for me much since I don't have the income to support the lifestyle. Yeah, it is quite more expensive than people let on. I believe, but I don't know. You can't listen to me because he don't live the life. He don't know what he's fucking talking about. He sat there in his studio, just because he worked and traveled all over the place. He didn't live the life. He don't know. Fuck him. He's a fucking liar. Yeah, whatever. I'm still gonna tell you what I think. So suck it. You can kiss my entire white ass. Moses of the desert. That's right. He is the man. That's right. As long as Bob has a check mark. Did you see his check mark? Does Bob have a check mark? Well, how about that? That's a good one too. I like that. It would be great of those that applied for vans and got a Hot Wheels van in the mail. He didn't do a thing to help Jamie while he was broke down for 6 months. Well, I don't think Jamie's much better. It's just my opinion. We'll talk for money. Yes, he will. Yeah, it is a good beer, Ron. I enjoy it. It's up there. It's one of my favorite too. It's probably definitely in my top 5, I would say. I'll tell you, when Lola was here, she brought me a mixed 6. And there was one beer. I kept the bottle. I don't recall what it was off the top of my head, but I kept the bottle. It's downstairs because it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Someone catches Bob spending the $250,000 a year he earns living, not like a nomad. The jig is up. Exactly. The beers. Can't afford to buy an RV, so I can't do that. It makes some sense. I can't afford the lifestyle either, right? Yeah. Food run. There you go. You got to eat. No need for a job. Just start a fake charity fund like how and pay yourself a 6-figure a year salary. That's the way those places work. Hey, Kathleen, you got to wait until after a really hard frost to dig parsnips. Oh, that's right. They're talking Bree and then we're talking for parsnips. I can't remember which one it was either. Let me know, though. And next time I pass through your town, I'll drop off 6-pack. It was good, though, man. It really was. If someone's paying, I'll talk my full head off. There you go. I guess Bob does it too. Hey, what are you going to do, you know? I seen Sally drop the cool video today. Oh, did she? Yeah, I wasn't on today. I was doing shit. I got on quick, set this thing up, put this thing out for notifications that I was out. Gotta go need to wrap Casper's birthday gifts for Sunday. He enjoys tearing up the paper more than the gifts. Like the kids. They like to play with the boxes more than they like the gifts. The legalities of mailing beer. Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't it suck to get a busted 6-pack in the mail? What about homesteading? That seems to be taking off too at the moment. Yeah, I'll talk about that here in a minute. Yeah, Sally, her channel is taking off. She finally found a niche that people liked, and she started talking about these lost cities and all the little towns and everything all over the place. And she's getting really, really good views. Her stuff taking off. I'm happy for her. It's about time, actually. I enjoy her stuff too. I always did. I can't live life on my terms. It's too expensive. That's right. Well, they say champagne taste on the beer budget. I'm trying to pay catch up on everyone's videos while I'm at base camp. refusing to go outside in the cold. Yeah. Yeah, we had some snow and cold and shit here. That was crazy. My new hero is Randy Jones of Incredible Tiny Homes. He puts his money where his mouth is, a huge, generous heart. I'm not familiar with that one. Italian cheesy shells, yeah. I like some stuffed shells. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Yeah, exactly, Bunny. I know, right? 73 more payments on my pup tent. Oh yeah, you getting some traffic? Good. All right, let's do some BV news, some Blind View news. Okay, first of all, I am not renewing my PO box. Not doing it anymore. It was convenient. It was nice. When I started, it was $98 for the year. This year, I just got the renewal. It's $166. Well, let me tell you, $166. No, it's not going to break the bank. It's not a lot of money, but I don't get stuff that often anymore. And to pay $166 to get 1, 2, maybe 3 things scattered throughout the year, not worth it to me. That's $166 I could do something else with. And it went way, way up. So, fuck the P.O. box. I am not paying $166 for that shit. $98 was fun. And then in the year after that, it went up. It was 130 something. Now it's up to 166. And I that's where I'm done. I'm done. Not going to do it. Nope, you can't mail to the P.O. box. I know, man. It is. Damn it, Trump. Because of Trump, I can't afford my P.O. box. Damn Trump. The store box I had. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's right, Beanie. For an empty box. And it's not like I have a big one. I got the smallest one they got. It's only that big, probably about yay deep. It's big enough to roll up like a fucking a magazine and stuff in there and with a letter or two. It ain't giant. Yeah, fuck that. It is a big chunk of change, man. Whoops. There it is. Yeah. Jack Frost heard folks boo-hooing they were not going to have a white Christmas. So his reply was, hold my beer and watch this. You got that right. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, when I first got it, I don't even know how many years ago it was now. 4, I don't know. But yeah, it was 90 something, about $98, I believe it was, for the year. That's right. It's cutting into the beer budget. The Quinn. Been to 3 RTR events. Oh, really? I'm anxious to see what happens this year. I really am. Your homeowner's insurance doubled. Damn. Yours went up to 130. I don't think I'll renew next time either. Yeah, because that's what mine did last year. It was up to 100 and something. Trump made P.O. boxes racist. I blame Trump for everything. That's what everybody else does. Apparently Biden doesn't do anything. Nothing's his fault. It's still Trump's fault. Hell, I'm going to go back. I'm going to blame Obama. Thanks, Obama. How long do you got to be president until something's actually your fault? To the bank. Yeah. I'm going to talk about him a little bit here too. It will. Prices are crazy. Prices are crazy everywhere. If I paid that much for a PO box, I better be able to move into it. Yeah, I know, right? If I'm paying that much, y'all motherfuckers better send me shit all the time. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm like, no, that shit ain't happening. Yeah, I used to get stickers and all kinds of shit all the time, but now I don't get anything every once in a great while. So it's like, I'm not paying that much money. Like Beanie said, for a fucking empty box. Just sits there. Yeah, right? It's supposed to be like 7 degrees tonight. Bah. You can use my home address and I will forward it to you. Yes, direct deposit. Yeah, everything mostly is. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, that's our channel. It's $166 a year. Damn. That's how much mine it went up to. Damn it. When people laugh when people ask, do you still have a P.O. box? Yeah, but it's getting to be a tight squeeze. That's right. That's right. You'll be taken out quick. You can't say the Clintons too loud. You'll get whacked on the sidewalk. It's just a rumor, allegedly. See, if you were a nomad, you could afford that P.O. box. I know. If only I sought out the Bob and lived in the desert, I would have enough money for a P.O. box. Damn it! What was I thinking? I'll wait for Elon to buy, then I'll open it back up again. There you go. Let's say. Oops. I jumped quick and I missed it. I say, these days, seeing a check in the mail is like finding Yeah. Everything gets direct deposited. Yeah, everything does, really. You can't buy menthol cigarettes anywhere in California now. Can you still buy menthol cigarettes? But yeah, you can, actually. That's what I used to smoke. My one daughter still smokes menthols. Newports, that's what we smoke. The homie cigarettes. But yes, you still can buy them here. That's right. Eric denied me my fan mail. Damn it. Wind chill -4. Ooh. We ain't cut out for this. Yeah, we're not used to it all the time, but yeah, we can deal with this cold and the snow. Huge black markets, California state gets. I'm telling you what, man. That's not a good thing to do in a progressive state like that. Menthol cigarettes, that's targeting black people. I don't know. I think that's a little bit racist, but I don't know. Maybe the Republicans are taking over, because that's the only people that do racist shit like that is Republicans. The Democrats sure don't. They would never do that. They would never make, like gun laws that are so expensive that no black people could definitely never, ever afford to get a carry permit. They have to be criminals. Thanks, Trump, for your stupid gun laws. Did I cut my hair? No. Actually, I'm growing it in. I'm growing in the sides from the mohawk. I'm trying to grow it in. It's all funky looking and it's weird looking, but once it gets past this awkward stage, hopefully it'll start looking decent one of these days. One of these days. I don't know. Yeah, you're in the heat wave. You got that right. New woke prince. I don't understand what the deal is with the menthols, but hey. Yes, targeted on us black people. Have you ever seen a black person smoke Marlboro, Newport Cools cigarettes? Everybody here in the hood, that's why I smoked them, actually. I used to smoke Cools, but they're too wicked. But Newports, man, everybody. I think most of the black people I still know that smoke Newports. But yeah, we all smoked Newports, man. So I say it's kind of racist to get rid of menthol cigarettes, because all the brothers I know that smoke menthols, Cools or Newports. Just saying. I don't know. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit, it's a bit wacky, but at the moment, but we'll see what happens when it grows in, if it keeps growing. Bunny said 12 degrees here and people lost their minds on how to drive. Yeah, you're in Texas, right? Ain't that where your home base is? If I remember correctly. Yeah, we did get some snow. Yeah, tomorrow we're supposed to get all kinds of nasty weather. Supposed to get all kinds of shit. Newports are used as currency. Yeah, in the big house. You got that right. Colt 45 used to drink that too. Yep. Get a 40 of Colt 45. That Mad Dog 2020. Oh yeah. Taking photos in the Walmart parking lot. If you go back and watch my older videos from just a couple years ago before I cut it, my hair was pretty long. And you can tell it was wavy and shit too. I hear wearing lip liner is racist now. Never mind. I've been doing it since the 70s. I don't know. I missed the good old days when everybody did whatever, dressed in, because the brothers, they're the ones that taught me how to dress in high school and shit, because they always dressed really well. Now if you do that, oh yeah, cultural appropriation. How is it cultural appropriation? I ain't wearing a fucking dashiki and shit. Fuck is this cultural appropriation bullshit? Get the fuck on out of here. Let's stop by and get my Christmas groceries on the way home. And the store manager and a few clerks were working to get my stuff bagged and out the door. Hey, they're strong. What up? Even the photo, lactose intolerant, allergic to wheat, stocking up on bread and milk. That's right. Oh man, what's this? I'm not trying to blame the guys, but Reagan was in office. He took away cheap wine, Thunderbird, or Gallo wine. Oh no shit. Yeah, man, we drank. Man, that's all we drank back in my ghetto days. Let's see, where am I at here? See, it's now part of the male-dominant patriarchal society. Harrisburg is like Sacramento. It doesn't matter who's in office. Politicians are a bunch of liars. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Hey, there's Pot Steve. I want to work for the Bob. I and George is going to be 15. Ugh, yeah. Bird Nest. Hey, how's it going? Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Boone's Farm. Merry Christmas, everyone. I can't afford a Christmas dinner. All the kids are grown up. Saves me money. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's right. Ghetto Fabulous. That was me. That was me. Vicky, what's up, girly girl? Steve said, yo. like the fancy wine screw top or the box wine, right? Yeah, I was good at Fabulous in the day. To this day, I can't stand the smell of apple wine, apple bubble gum, etc. Oh, you're not the big fake apple smell. Yeah, I was when I went to William Penn, they used to always tell me I was the best dressed white boy. Even though I had long hair and was crazy looking. I did like to dress though, because I came from McDevitt, which was a Catholic school, so we had to wear ties and shoes and all that shit. So when I got out of there and went to public school with all the brothers and shit, and they were dressed, they always fucking dressed really nice. So I started doing that too. And yeah, it was no big deal. I loved it. It was fun. Bruh. All right. Let's see what. Let me jump to. The derailment. Okay, so the train derailment. Yeah, I was sitting here watching TV, and the wife was out in the kitchen actually, and I heard this god awful noise. I was like, "What the hell is that?" I muted the TV. I'm listening. I was like, "What is that fucking noise?" Just then, the wife says, "Come here. Look at this. Am I seeing this right? Is that train tipped over?" So I went out and I'm like, yes. Why, yes, it is. That's the noise I was hearing. So I went out. We both went out, actually. We were out looking and shit. There was nobody around. Now, this is a rail yard, so it's not just like a track or two. I mean, there's a shitload of them. I don't even know how many's back there. There's a whole bunch of tracks. And it's back where they trucks come in, they pick the containers off and put them on the trains, and they take them off the trains and put them on trucks. So there's this bunch of big machines running around back there just pulling containers off. And there's a whole bunch of fucking tracks, right? Still on my TV. I saw your comment. So I'm like, man, there's nobody around. Nobody knows what's. I don't know. So I called it in. I got on the horn and called it in, and the fire department came and everything. And right before the fire department came, a couple guys with little orange vests and hard hats came on. There's like 3 of them came walking over and were walking around pointing when the fire department came and the cops and shit. And so they went over and looked at it and checked everything out and deemed that there was no overhead wires or nothing. Nobody was hurt, or there was no methyl ethyl bad shit leaking out or whatever, you know. But it was just the kind of like, I don't want to say flatbed, but kind of like the flatbed trailers with the double stack containers too high. And there was a set of tracks up here, and then there was a set of tracks just a little bit lower down here. Well, the one car was the front bogies, the front thing was on the top, and the bottom one, the back end was on the bottom one, and it was tipped. And then all the other ones, they were kind of jacked and halfway on the one next to it was mostly on the top, but on the bottom and off. And then the other ones, they were all racked over. There was about 6 of them total. And, yeah, it was quite interesting actually. So, that was about noon when it all happened. And, till everybody came over and fiddle fucked around and looked and oohed and awed, it was about 2:00. And then nothing was happening. Trains kept on coming by on the one lower track. They were going by and I was like, man, this is fucked up. But they were going slow and they were fucking blowing their horns and shit. And then about 8:00 at night, all the shit arrived. All the cranes and everything, and there was this giant fucking front end loader and shit. That was pretty cool. That was fun. We went out and watched that. I have some pictures and stuff. I might do another little video and show a little bit of it, but it was dark. Did you see the train that hit that tractor trailer hauling beams? No, I didn't see that. But But it was kind of cool watching them hook the cranes, 2 big cranes up to it. It was all lit up back there. And the cranes, and they were fucking moving them real slow, and they had this big giant, that big fucking dozer thing up at the front with a chain holding tension on, so when they picked that other one up, because they were still coupled, so when they picked it up, they didn't want it just to slide, so they were holding tension on it while the cranes kind of picked up and tried to get it up on the thing. But yeah, it was all nuts. And they worked through the night. And then this morning, I don't know, in the wee hours of the morning, well, before the crane came, they unhooked the unaffected ones and pulled them each way and got all the good cargo away. But then sometime in the wee hours of the morning, 3 or 4 of the cars got hauled away. And then this morning, when I woke up and pulled the blind up and seen everything was fucking white and it was snowing like crazy, and I was like, what? Me and the boy, B. Athens, what's up, B? Howdy do. I'm not sure exactly what it was. I think I have a theory, but I'm not sure. But yeah, me and the boy went up. Hey, Marilyn, how you doing? Family dinner. Ooh, we have relatives in from out of town. That's cool. And for the holidays, I assume. But yeah, so me and the boy went out because it was trash day. So I gathered up the trash cans and the recycle bin and all that bullshit. And we park out of the way because we park out back in the alley, and the trash truck backs down the alley because it's a dead end alley. So we moved the car over out of the way so it doesn't get scraped and everything. And he moved the car over, and when we were doing that, an engine backed up and hooked up, and they took the last 3 cars away. So everything's all better now. But yeah, it was near my neighborhood. No, it was in my neighborhood. It was right out in the backyard. Yep, Maryland, it was right out back. Ooh, excuse me, it was right out back. Rockford. Yeah, it was right out back, directly out behind the house. Actually, I could see it from my bedroom window, but yeah, we just walked out the back door and there it was. Yeah, I just said we were watching TV. I was watching TV and the wife was in the kitchen. I heard this god awful noise, and yep, that's what it was. A train tipping over. Now, what I think happened, and I don't know, it was noisy, but not as loud as you would think. Well, because it is that yard. Yeah. Because it is that cargo yard, where they offload, they don't go real fast. Plus, there's 5 miles down the road, there's a fuel pad. So a lot of times they'll come up, and when they get around here, they really start slowing down. And then a lot of times they stop, and they either wait for a train to get out of the way, or the engines are up at the fuel pad, and they're fueling up, so they sit out here for a while. So yeah, it's not even the commuter trains that go by, they don't go by real fast back here. So yeah, when it happened, I don't think, I'm assuming it wasn't going really, really fast, because they didn't like fall the whole way over. They just kind of like, but it was like scraping and crunching and made a hell of a noise. It did mess up the track because they had to get the guys out here, and they did repair some of the track, put it back in place and put new spikes and all that bullshit in. So they did do that. But just right before where everything was all kind of fucked up is a switch where they can come from there's the closest rail to my yard, the closest set of rails. Then there's another set, and then it's a little bit of a raise, and then there's 3 more, then a big gap, and then a bunch more, and then a gap, then a bunch more, and then a gap. But there's a switch to go from the second rail in up to that third one. It's not a big rise, but it's, I don't know, maybe like three or 4 feet. And it looked like somehow as it was coming on that third one, it looked like something fucked up, but it looked like that the back bogey, the back, set of wheels caught that thing and kind of tried to go down to the bottom one because it was up and down, and then everything got all fucked up and tipped and everything. So, but again, I don't know. I was just from what I saw, I didn't see it happen, but just from looking at shit, I was like, I wonder if that's what it was. But yeah. What's up, Kyle? No, Marysville's across the river. Marysville's the big, the Enola yard actually is the big yard, is across the river. That's actually the rail yard where all the trains are, and the roundhouse, the hump, and all that bullshit's over there in the Enola yard. Back behind my house is it's where like I said, it's where the trucks come with the containers on, and they get offloaded and put on the trains. And when the trains come with the inbound stuff, they take them off the trains and put them on to the trucks, and it gets hauled away. So it's the different kind of yard. But yeah, the big Enola yard is right across the river from me, where you're talking about there. 30 calls in the last couple of days from unknown numbers. And they're trying to get in touch to tell me Rob Q rocks. I bet that's what it is. I bet that is what it is. Yes, you're right, Bill. Correctamundo. That one was a lot worse. That one was a lot worse. They say that one, that was a good one, wasn't it? Oh, that was a good one. They say that one was because they were going too fast around that bend to get on the bridge, is what I heard. Was what I had heard. Oops. Didn't get notified. Which Bob? Bob, the only Bob, Bob Wells, the big bad Bob. I think Slay bumped it. Yeah, my daughter told my son, "You went out there and pushed it off, didn't you?" The Desert Messiah, Correctamundo. Proc you, Rob. He'll check out this link. That's right. Cult leader Bob, yes. Yes, kiss the ring, Bob. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's still, and it's the same with the woo for me. It's I get it. You want to run around, and people like parks and stuff like that, but to be by yourself, it doesn't even mean, not even with a kid, but to be constantly alone by yourself, walking around, and then on top of it, talking to yourself all the time, I sit here and I'm in a room. It's just me. But to be out in public and everywhere you go, just walking around, talking to your fucking self because you're alone all the time. And then you go to a restaurant, and you sit down, and you plunk your camera down, and you sit there and eat and talk to yourself all the time. I don't know. It just weirds me out. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I think it's kind of weird and creepy. Hey, Dullard, what's going on? We got to add a video on how to use a water vending machine. There you go. Oh, God. Maybe Bob is the actual Santa. You do that, but you don't record it. Yeah. I agree. That's just like even going here to Hershey Park, man. Oh man, it's so overpriced. Tickets are expensive as hell. And then of course, once they get you in there, oh, you want a bottle of water, do you? Do you got $12? Like, fuck you. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird to me. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird to me. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes it just trips me out. Best conversation with myself. I hate losing arguments with myself, though. Yeah, I don't know. Again. It's not so bad. I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't do it all the time, especially walking around in places like that. You know, like if always talking to yourself. It's like, get a friend. At least you're not always by yourself, Bunny. I get it. But I mean, it's just, I don't know. Again, that's just me though. I'm in a room. I can yak all I want and sound really crazy, talking into a camera, acting like I'm talking to people that aren't here. But to be, come to think of it, I have not. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't bother me. I mean, if you're going to go, that's cool. I don't care if they're gay. That's no big deal. It's just, I don't know. It's just spring for your own room too. If you're the big famous YouTube star with a check mark, remember? But, yeah, it's just, I've sat down in the living room drinking some beers by myself, watching TV or something, but to constantly be out sitting there, drinking and sitting at the bellying up to the bar and drinking by yourself, talking to your camera, and then going outside and walking around talking to your camera, and then going and getting some more beer and walking around talking to your camera, getting on the rides by yourself, talking to a camera, getting on another ride by yourself. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. And then be there for days and days and days and do it every year. I don't know. It creeps me out a little bit. I couldn't walk around and play camera in the face of other people like, woo, carpetbagger. I mean, now, you got to admit, too, and I'll admit it, that, I mean, everybody does it. Actually, my son just was showing a video that his buddy that he works with, when his buddy got to work, he works at the local grocery store. His buddy got to work, and there was a guy down in the middle of the parking lot all by himself, dancing around, filming a TikTok video. So his buddy filmed this guy filming himself and showed it to my son, and we were watching it in the kitchen and laughing and shit. So, I mean, everybody running around fucking doing stupid shit with themselves, doing TikTok videos and everything else, but I don't know. Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, he's got to be by now, right? One would think. Let's see. Come on. Work. There we go.
Them damn bats. They didn't want to work for some reason.
Oh, yes, the bats. It's been a while. What's the queen saying? I'm an old man. I used to tell the old man when I was young, man, don't talk about how days were better when you were young, because these days, the days were better when I was young. That's the world coming to. What's the world coming to? That's right. Bunny said, I learned not to need takes, so I sound less crazy. One shot is the best for making you seem less weird in public. It's the multi-shot saying the same thing. That's crazy. I don't know that I could go to the same place as every day like Disney bloggers. Yeah, see, that's when it's kind of weird. Again, you get used to it because everybody's doing it, you know, but it's just like when you go and you're always by yourself, take a friend, especially when you're going to a park like that and you go all the time and you got your little fucking hat on with the fucking ears. And then the next one is the ears are burgers. And then the next one, the ears are fucking pizza. I mean, you got 90 of these fucking Disney little fucking Mickey hats with ears on it. And you got your little Disney shirt that looks like you're running around in your jammies. And then you got your little wrist thing that you're bumping, and you got you're paying for passes, and you're just a fucking Disney king, but you're all by yourself all the time. Get a buddy, get a pal, rent a kid. I'm sure there's a program out there. Join the Big Brothers program. Be a big brother. Take a kid with you once, for fuck's sake. Yeah. I did see that. We talked about that. Somebody caught it too. Yeah. I was thinking now, since he is so familiar with those locations, probably use a pre-written script and goes to spots, does a scene, and moves to the next spot scene. I don't know. He seemed pretty pissed off that one day when he was doing his little thing and some lady walked over and stood kind of next to him, was taking pictures and stuff, facing the other way. He got all pissed off, like, how dare you come into this public place in this fucking park that we all paid to come into and come around and stand by me? Don't you know I have a checkmark on YouTube? How dare you come and invade my space? I'm trying to make a video here. This is how I make the big bucks. I thought that was funny. The audacity. I don't think anybody asks anymore. I think them days are long gone. Hey, Tam, what's up? So we don't go out to the desert of Arizona and live free and jobless anymore. Nope. Go get a job. Abandon the desert and go to Minnesota and get a job and live in a hotel. You guys are the best. Thanks for the last, but I got to run. Merry Christmas to you all. All right. Deb and the Desert Dogs, thanks for hanging out. Have a great holiday. I do appreciate you guys. Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. It's crazy shit. Crazy shit. Tara hates him. I don't even know what's going on with the Eagles, to tell you the truth. I abandoned my state has two football teams. I don't pay attention to either one. And then Maryland, the Ravens are the next closest one. They're actually televised here more than the Steelers are. I don't pay attention to them either. When I did watch football, I was a Vikings fan, so I'm from Minnesota. Man, what's up, girly girl? Howdy, howdy, howdy. I didn't see you sneak in. An attitude problem, yeah. Breakaway ears. They're handlebars. I think that lady had 2 check marks. She is who I think she is. Uh-oh. Linda, Lady Redskins finally made it out to eat 3. I screwed up. Screwed up your steak, said didn't eat anything plus found a hair. Oh my goodness. Well, that wasn't a fun meal, was it? Yeah, she fucked up his schedule. Have you noticed no normal guys wear ears? Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're a fan, you're a fan. I was about 40 minutes late. Did you say if you're having a Thirsty Thursday and New Year's Eve? I am doing a New Year's Eve thing, but it's going to be a short, normal one. It's not going to be long. But yeah, I will be doing, I'll be doing Thirsty Thursday. And again, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, New Year's Eve, I will be doing that. But again, it will just be a short one because of the kid with the feet and all the other shit. I got too much stuff to do, and I'm not going to be staying up all night and all that fun stuff. So it's going to be, I'll probably just come on at like 7 and get off at like 8:30 or so, maybe 9 at the latest. So yeah, New Year's Eve for me will be a short one, for sure. Bob and Robin, Merry Christmas. Have a good holiday. You're awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us. The Twitter files. I was never a Twitter fan. Twitter's all screwed up. And the only thing I can say is this is what I feel about Twitter in general. And that is Elon got it, and he's doing everything that they did, and now it's the end of the world. Twitter's coming to an end. He's a horrible person. He's a racist. He's a threat to democracy. He's fucking a threat to this and that, and he's going to be bullying, and he's going to let this hate speech go and all this other shit because, you know, he's taken everybody that got to say whatever bullshit they wanted. They could spew whatever garbage they wanted to say. They could put their false narrative out there. They didn't have to be fact checked because they were the fact checkers. And anybody else who opposed them, they had to get bounced off, and they had to be called names, and they had to be shut down. Now he's going, well, okay, well, guess what? Now all those people get to say whatever they want, and you fuckers are banned. I don't know if it's right. Don't care if it's right. I think it's funny as shit, and I just sit back and laugh and watch them all cry and whine and fuck them. Fuck them all. I don't care. I don't care at all. Fact check the fact checkers, and then boot them out. Don't let them say shit. I am not a verified user on YouTube, but I was using it. Yeah, the whole Twitter thing. Again, I never used it. I mean, a little bit I did, but it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It's bad enough. Bunny has great content. I think Bunny has an awesome channel. And what is it? Nomad News Now? What's the name of the new channel, Bunny? I subscribe to it. Put the name of your new channel up, please. Hey, there we go. What's up? Kevin here. I really don't want to get a job. Please give me money so I don't have to work. I'll continue to film absolutely nothing in return. You're going to make some hobo stew in your hot tub. There you go. Yes, she does. Oh my God, those Yentas. Man, they are horrible people. They can literally say anything. Anything at all. They can say any fucking bullshit they want to, and they get away with murder. And then when they do say shit and they get caught and they're made to apologize, they make one of them other, yo, you white bitch, come on over here. Get over here and apologize for us. Nomad News Now. Can one of my mods go over? Please go to Bunny's Nomad News Now and post a link to it, please. If you don't mind, I would appreciate it.
Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. Back.
Back. There it is. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. For sure. For sure. So go support Bunny's other little adventure there. It is. It's crazy, man. I'm cackling old hens. Bear with. That's right. Bear with. Bear with. Love that shit. Please rant about your title for tonight. What is the latest message for becoming nomadic? This I need to hear. I did that in the beginning. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Tell you what I'm going to do. Since I started out that one, this is what I'm going to do just for you. Just for you. I am going to take that bit from the beginning and I will chop it out and I will make that its own little video and post it tomorrow. Because I went through it and it was pretty good. But yeah, I'll do that. Thank you. Thank you for subbing to her. Yeah. It's a good channel. Good stuff. Charlie, do you approve? Is that a good idea? I think I will do that. Thank you. We just want to make sure some info gets spread for the better. Yes. Yeah, it's good stuff. I enjoy stuff like that. I watch RV Miles. That is another channel that does very, very good RV industry news. Anyway, they keep you up to date on all that stuff. And Bunny is more in the vein of that on the Nomad News Now. It's not like the garbage I do. It's not like yakking about people or even watching other people's channels and talking about that and stuff like that. It's totally different. So, but yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff for sure. I always hate to scratch you. 420. Don't want to ruin the 420. Since I missed it. Thanks for doing that, but we'll still watch this from the beginning. Oh, well, thank you, Linda. Yeah, I think that's all day. Hey, there's Peach. What's up? Scooter, there you go, another one. But yeah, it was. I kind of did it in the vein of a video anyway, so I'll chunk that out, and I can put a little intro in and the outro and make its own little video. I did not see Raven in here tonight. I did not. Looks like I'm the opening comedy act at Matt's RV Reviews Tampa show. All right, for my Stinky Slinky comedy tour. Awesome. There, I cheated. I went high scores, damn it. All right, let's see. What else I got to yak about? We talked about nomadic over dramatic. My buddy who tried to get rid of me. Oh. All right, nomads. All right, nomads, it's time to piss some people off. Sorry, but I got to. I have to do it. I have to. Weaver always does help. That's right. Look, I'm all for doing your thing, doing your travel thing, and I get it. You don't want to pay for fucking, RV parks all the time, But some people don't pay for anything any of the damn time. And like I say, I'm telling you, it's not everybody, but there are some. There are a lot. And all they do is squat on free land. And again, it's BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. It is paid for by everybody that pays taxes. It is there for everybody that pays taxes to use and enjoy, follow the rules and so on. But some of these squatters, they move in, and that's what they do. They move in, they take over, they act like it's theirs. Oh, I stake claim. They get little rocks out and they make little fucking boundaries to their little places. They get their little friends and they make little fucking circle the wagon trains. And they have all these unwritten rules that whoever sets up camp first, they make the rules. Oh, you can come. You can't. You have to stay over there, and you can fucking do this, and you can eat at our table, and you can't. And it's, you know, I know a lot of people, oh, it's not like it. Yeah, it is. It is like that. That's how they do it. And now we have the spot. Does everybody know what the spot is? The spot. Randy, the mobile traveler. He has a thing called the spot. Well, I call it the Hobo Hut. Look at this. He gets a bunch of PVC pipes and all this other stuff, all these tarps, and sets this thing up and go. They went and they got a whole bunch of furniture from Goodwill, and this is what they set up. This is it. So this isn't, hey, I'm camping, I'm an RVer, I'm a nomad. No, this is, we're going to the desert and we're setting up my house. Come on in. Look, I got my little fucking propane fire pit. We got the fucking, all the Goodwill couches. How do they drag all that shit all over the place? They don't. They don't. They do sometimes, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's just, and these ain't people that, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that, or no, they're out running around and they're shoveling and they're putting up all this shit and they're carrying stuff and they're cooking and they're doing this and so it isn't like, well, I can't or I don't have the ability to. No, they're taking advantage. And again, there's not enough people, so the rangers aren't out there running around going, hey, well, we seen that you were here for, you know, you got here today or yesterday, you got, you know, your 14 days or whatever many days, and then you got to move. There's nobody around to do that. They got that shit from Goodwill. Yeah, they they got a whole bunch of shit from Goodwill, and they just set up camp. It's like, is Quartzsite becoming the new Slab City? It's fucking nuts. Well, we already see, yeah, it's quite the setup, but come on. He's on the upstairs project. That's right. Second floor. It's fucking nuts, man. Well, we do have a lot of, there she is. Somebody asked if Ray was here. There she is. Some people like Slab City. I don't know. I've never been there, so I just know what a lot of people say. And well, Chelsea, she liked it. She didn't mind it there, but she was with Paul and some other people, so she didn't feel she wasn't there by herself. I think if her pretty little ass would have been there by herself, I think she'd have felt a little bit different. But yeah. Oh, we got stuff for the universal fret. Cool. Yeah, good stuff over there too. But it's just, I don't know. To take advantage of some of that stuff is just a little bit too crazy for me. I think it's a bit nuts. And yeah, I was going to say, there are some BLM lands are closing and have closed over the last couple of years. One, due to not enough rangers, and due to couches and burnout vehicles and abandoned RVs and mattresses and all kinds of shit strewn all about. So, you know, and how many videos have you seen of people that are running around picking shit up because when they get there, there's a fucking mess. So just think if nobody picked shit up. And now I don't know, I can't speak for anybody now. There's a radical one. In 2020, saw an influx real low lives. As far as I know, they are still around, but it changed for not so good in the last few years. Yeah, I heard that this year there's not a whole lot of people there. Yeah, there's a lot of folks, Bunny, that like to keep moving all the time. But there's those that they like to, well, from what I heard, there's a whole bunch of people that are in the LTVA now, the long-term visitors area. So they paid that 160 or 180 or whatever it was for the 6 months or some shit like that. So a lot of them are just, you know, boom, this is where I'm at. So yeah, a lot of them do that this time of year. There ain't that many people I like to spend time with that I would make a circus tent like that. You got that right. Yeah, we heard about that. We heard about the stuff that she was going through on Reddit. Yeah, I see quite a few people make videos about that stuff, picking stuff up. Was it you, Bunny? I know somebody out. They were there and they were actually picking up a whole bunch of spent shells from people out there shooting around in the desert. Which I see a lot of folks that do have channels that review guns and other stuff, and a lot of them are somewhere in Arizona in some desert, just shooting off into into banks and shit. Not money banks, but you know, dunes or whatever. This time name check would be conducted for Warrenson. Wow. Well, I've said it before, and it's really bad when you pull in and people don't clean up. They leave the nastiest things. Yeah, I bet. I've even seen Chrome up in Canada talking about stuff where, even if it isn't all strewn about, they throw everything in the fire pit. So there's like melted plastic and all kinds of garbage and shit just, you know, in the fire pit, all nastified. Wish someone would pick up inside my RV. I'm not there this year. I'm keeping it busy and living large on this Social Security. Yeah, I just was asked to do a video on that for the news. The LTVA has a lot of newbies. Yeah, a lot of folks are there this year, but all the other places, from what I heard, there's not a whole lot of people like there has been in the past. I thought that was you. I thought that was you that's picking them up. Yeah. Yeah, I heard Scully Palooza is going to be a kind of like a, not a thing, but a thing. Just like, we're really not having one, but we're having one, so show up. Yeah, I remember that video. That was a while ago, wasn't it? That was a while back. Yep. I do remember that, though. Should really be leaving parking lots dirty diaper. Yeah, yeah. Yep. That is for sure. Yeah, I seen like Chrome had tried to pick up something with just one big thing all stuck together because of all the plastic and the shit that they've melted on. Yeah, it was nuts. There's a nice place to camp near Lone Pine, California, that the BLM put restrictions on. Yeah, there are those that they crack the black tanks in the washers and shit because they don't want to drive nowhere. And again, it's not everybody, but it's just like, just like here in my neighborhood. For the most part, everybody's cool. But you have a few that they're visitors, or sometimes even them. They'll pull up, park their car along the curb, open the door, and then kick out their fucking McDonald's bags and their cigarette wrappers that are on the floor, close the door, and then walk away. And like, yo, what the fuck? You live here too. This is your neighborhood. Why you want to do shit like that? It's kind of dumb. But yeah, so they do it, it's not just out there. They do it here. But, and I said it before, and of course I get grief because I don't live the lifestyle we're talking about. But I said, the more popular this gets and the more it's in the public eye, everything that takes off, and there's a lot of people doing, a lot of people make money off of it and find a way to make money off of it. And it's only a matter of time until the government, whether it be local or bigger, go, okay, well, let's see, how can we do this? And they're going to, well, we already see it happen. What's the Walmarts, because the local places go, nope, we can't have people sleeping in the parking lot. We can't have people sleeping on our streets. We can't have people doing this. So they make ordinances. So now you can't go to Walmart, or the Walmart say, nope, we're tired of this bullshit, whatever. And it's only going to be a matter of time until somebody says, just like the truckers, let's make these people pay an extra fuel tax. Let's make these people take tests, not just walk in and go, hey, I like that big old Class A over there. Okay, here's the keys. Give me the money. There you go. Driving on out of here, Skippy. Never having drove anything like that before. Yeah, now they're going to say, well, hey, and every year, get your CDL just like these truckers do and pay. Every year, renew your license. Do this, do that. I'm telling you, it's coming. Oh, it'll never happen. Well, if this keeps growing and growing and growing and snowballing, it's only a matter of time until they find ways to say, hey, we're not getting property tax from you people because you don't own a home. We're going to get money from you fuckers somehow. We're going to find a way, and they're going to do it. I'm telling you, they're going to do it. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it's coming. I'm telling you. Unless this thing comes to a halt and nobody does it anymore, they're going to find a way to make money. I said that a lot of times, but nobody agrees with me. People like end up throwing paper with his name all over beer cans on public land and think they can do it too. Well, you got that, and you got the stuff that the fact that over the last, I don't know how long has it been, folks, 5-6 years now, whatever. I don't even know how long it's been, but anyway, that I've been following Nomads and covered them all. It's all the Bob's fault. That somebody will go, even Tater, he'll go, this is my fucking park. I love to go here. Da, 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 da. And here it is. And he'll pin it or whatever and put the coordinates to it and everything else. Then 2 years later, he goes back and it's trashed. And the year after that, it's closed. Well, why? Because there used to be 5 YouTubers talking about, hey, come here. Let's go to fucking Washington. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. Let's go to this place. Let's go to fucking Skadden Wash. Let's go to this. Let's go to that. And then the next time, it's a couple hundred YouTubers, nomads. And now you have millions and millions and millions, and you can't swing a dead cat without finding a nomad channel. So now everybody's out here, come to this place. It's awesome. So then the next year they go back and they go, don't come to this place anymore. Everybody fucked it all up because we told everybody to come here, and they did. And it's happening. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. It's that catch-22 thing, you want to tell everybody here's all the cool places, but then all those morons find it and fuck it up for everybody. I don't know how many channels I watched and videos I've seen where people go, man, look, I've camped here for 5 years and I always come back here, and look now, there's fucking signs everywhere. There's big concrete barricades. I can't even drive back there anymore. And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, that video is a couple years old. I do remember that video though. They do like Wonder Hussy giving away all the hot springs. I used to watch her. I don't know. For some reason, she annoys me anymore. I don't know what it is. There's something. One of her little quirk. I think it's this thing all the time. And something else she does. It's just some of her little mannerisms just annoy me. And I know I'm annoying too, but I don't have to watch me. Yeah, I don't watch her anymore. She kind of annoys me. The Grand Tetons. What's wrong with people? Same with Desert View Spot outside Badlands. Yeah, the Teton. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, was that last year, year before? I remember seeing some stuff where the Tetons were like fucking. I mean, it was crazy with people. Yeah, that place. All right, Beanie. Good night, dear. You do. You gotta tell. You gotta keep that shit, man. Lori's way. Yeah. Well, I won't go there. I wonder how he talks too damn much. I like the hot springs, but way too much. Yeah. I watched, the last time I watched her was, she did the thing for, Burning Man. She was at Burning Man. I watched that video. One or two of those. Cause I like all those kind of weird, I like all those weird folks. That's right. Yeah, map to a gold mine when you share it online. That is right. I don't even post on iOverlander, but I use it all the time. Yeah, it's some folks, you know, are just, I don't know. When you watch, I watch a lot of them, a whole lot. And some of these people that you just see is like, come on, man, this is a little bit overboard. Again, I don't want to live in a house because that's stupid. I want to live in my RV because I'm free to go and my house has a steering wheel and I can go and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. But then yet you're going to go, you don't want a house because your broke ass don't want to pay for nothing and you don't want to go to work. You just want to point a camera and hope and pray that people watch it and you can make $100 a month on YouTube so you get a check. But you're going to set up this fucking little tent city on free land so you can have your little hobo hut. I don't know. To me, sorry. I think it puts a stain on all the nomads. Well, maybe not all of them, but, you know, it takes away from that free, cheap, and easy, and we're all one big, happy fucking, yeah. There is that part, but there's the seedy part too. But nobody wants you to believe that. They want to believe that once you leave your house or your sticks and bricks and you get out of the neighborhoods and you leave the cities and you get away from everyone and you come join this awesome community, that all your cares and troubles go away. You have to fix a house too. You just don't have to fix a vehicle. Yeah, you're right. My house usually appreciates in value while vehicles go down. So to get rid of that asset to go fucking bum around and slum it in a free BLM land for the rest of your life, I don't know, and set up this giant tent. Well, if you want to do all that, set up this big old tent and be in one spot as long as you possibly can and live for free, that's squatting. I don't care what you say. Get rid of your fucking van and go live in a goddamn house. Why do you want to build one out of fucking PVC pipe and tarps and go fill it with couches and chairs and say, well, I don't want to live in a house. Living in a house is stupid. You just fucking built one in the desert. I don't know. People are crazy. But that's just me. What do I know? I'm just some crazy old blind guy with nothing to do, living in my mommy's basement, like some people say. But all you have to remember is this. Nothing quite like an RV in winter. Yeah. 0 outside, 48 inside with a nice cool breeze. I don't know. I have to admit, utopia does not exist. I have to admit that my old, over 100-year-old house, it's a bit breezy too. But I do have a big furnace that keeps it pretty warm. It costs some money, especially when it dips down like it's going to do tonight, dip down to like 17 degrees. But yeah, the old the old wooden sash windows with the weight still in the windows, you know, them old ones. We got the horsehair and fucking lath plaster and shit, you know. It's an old house. So yeah, it's when the wind blows, the curtains wave. It's a breezy old joint, but hey, what are you going to do? But it's not metal. It's not a tin box out in the cold. Freezing on the outside and then sweating on the inside. It's not like a little rainforest on wheels. But it does get breezy in here, and it does take some money to keep it warm. Aren't you on the second floor living with your wife? I am. I am in my studio on the second floor. The wife is at the moment on the first floor watching TV without me. She got the clicker for a change, so she can watch what she wants. When I go down, she throws me the remote. Here. But yeah, that is true, Linda. But a lot of people say I'm an angry old man in my mommy's basement. My mommy's been dead for a long time, so if I'm in her basement, I'm squatting too. It's 71 degrees in my house, and I really wish it was warmer, but I won't turn the heater up anymore. Mine, I keep ours at, I set the thermostat to 69 during the day, and it usually goes up to 70 and then shuts off. So it's right around 69, 70 during the day. And then I turn it down to 65 at night and go to bed because I'm under the covers and I can't sleep when I'm warm. But yeah, that's how we run it. On the other side, no right down gas. Yes, the house is definitely ventilated. 68 days, 66 night. Yeah, I'm close. I do a little bit warmer. And I notice, dry force air heat. I'll tell you what, we have, yeah, we have the forced air too, but it is dry. I wake up a couple times and then like go, nose all crusted up, throat all dry. Yeah, it's bad. It's rough. But it does help. I used to. I don't know why I don't do it anymore. I used to have a 5-gallon bucket of water that I used to just sit by the bed and just let it do its thing, you know. Get some humidity. But yeah. Yeah. It's rough, man. Like, but yeah, it's I never minded the cold before. I mean, I still don't that much, but the older I get, the more it's like, yeah, I'm chilly. I'm a little bit chilly now. Let's fix this. $68 Vero. Christmas. 50 degrees, not damn. 80 degrees. So looking forward to a cool Christmas, yeah. I don't know. Depends on what happens tomorrow. I don't know what we're supposed to get. Snow and rain and sleet and cold and wind and all kinds. We're supposed to get just about everything tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. I was going around the crawl space all day yesterday looking for a leaky air duct. Taped it up and got heat in the living room again. That sounds like a fun day. Heater set to 74, but it's so cold outside, it's barely keeping at 50. Oh shit, 50 mile an hour winds. -9 outside. Holy shit. Yeah, it's supposed to get pretty cold here. Yeah, severe winter warning now. Oh, wow. Mickey, dude, that's the mental issue with Disney stuff. Yep. Old houses are cool, but man. You're just outside the edge. Oh, lucky you. Where we live in the, yeah. Yep, exactly. Where we live, I got the squirrels and damn. Where we live, we got the valley. So we kind of got mountains. Sometimes everything goes around us. I mean, people across the river that we know, like, it's snowing like hell. People, a couple, just like, 30, 40 miles are like, it's snowing like hell, or it's raining, or it's doing this. And we're like, it's not doing anything. It's cold. We got a little dusting. So sometimes we're in a big bubble, but other times, if it gets caught just right and it comes right up through the valley, it gets stuck and it just stays here and dumps. Did you exaggerate just a tad? Oh shit. 43 in southeast Missouri at noon. Now it's 8, windy and snow. Oh God. Zombie. Oh shit. But yeah, I don't know. Put water and the cats drink it. 3 hours a day, but we had 0 accumulation. I figure it was just Oklahoma blowing south. Let me see. What does it say? What do it say here? It says rain. See when the rain will stop. Heavy rain right now. I don't know. It might be. And then there's a wind chill advisory. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me look real quick. 42 it says, and raining. Thunderstorms tonight. Oh, that's crazy. And tomorrow it says 47 with a low of 8. Holy fuck balls. 8. That's a little bit cold. Just saying. How do you go from 47 to 8? Wow. That's what it says for here. Who knows? I don't pay them no, never mind. Zombie! Zombie! Kathy Ozzy, what's up? It's pouring rain here in Flint. It says it's pouring here. I just don't know. I'm in my little cell, my dungeon. I don't know. I'd have education in Oklahoma. Everyone went inside. we had a good bit of snow here. 3-4 inches or so, I would say, somewhere around there. And then it warmed up, started raining, and it just kind of like went away. I was kind of pissed because I went out and shoveled the sidewalk, and then like 4 hours later, the everybody that didn't shovel their sidewalks were clear. I was like, son of a bitch. They're predicting Stormageddon for 3 days here in Western Michigan. Yeah, I did hear that word thrown around as well. They're talking about some kind of blizzard with fucking 50-mile-an-hour winds and fucking snowing like hell and all kind of crazy. 50 with light rain here. I don't like cold, wet rain, but I'd rather have that than snow. Yeah. I just don't like the ice. I shall never die. Zombie! Flint needs fresh water. Go into the light. Oh, good one, Mayhem. Good one. Yeah, I don't like the snow, but I'll take the snow over the ice stuff. So if it gets all rainy and stays wet and then it drops down to 8 degrees, yeah, I don't like that. And I don't like the the light in my views for Wi-Fi. Shit. Quick, turn out the lights. Oh, man. Now, when you get that freezing rain shit, it sticks to the trees and on the power lines. And if the power lines don't come down from all the ice and the trees are up, fall on them and shit, that's what I don't like. I don't like that nasty shit. And then we got the guys here, and I'm sure you have them just about everywhere, but we got the good old redneck boys here that I got a pickup truck and it's got 4-wheel drive. I can go anywhere. So even if the roads are icy, they're like flying around and then they start spinning and shit. Yeah, 4-wheel drive makes you go, but it don't stop you very well. Yeah, ice storms are the worst. That's right, Linda. No one can drive on ice. But them boys, they think they can. I got a big old pick 'em up truck. It's got 4-wheel drive. And it's even lifted. That might work for the snow. But that shit don't work on the ice. Well, so much for that one. That was my last beer, too. Now I have to go get some more. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's been interesting around here with weather and train derailments in the backyard and all kinds of good stuff. It's been quite exciting. People make fun of me. The Boit is, I don't know, I hear there's a new Boit, all new players. But yeah, that bottom of YouTube shit, it went away. I don't know what happened to it. I don't miss it. Yeah, I still have some Jaeger downstairs. I don't know if I have any Red Bull or not. I do have to do some once in a while here. Vicky lost her phone on the wrapping paper. Hey, what up, Paula girl? What you doing? But yeah, there we go. And let's see. I'm sure y'all are by now, right? If you're not, you're fired. If you didn't on your way in, on your way out, please hit that button for me. YouTube likes it. They do. Thank you for all your help and support. We've been pretty decent lately. Haven't had to bounce people. So yeah. The daughter's feet are healing nicely. She should be able to use the one here in I guess about a week or so, or maybe a little bit. Yeah, somewhere around in there. But then the other one's going to take quite some time. So yeah, we're still be dealing with her. Gotta have Christmas, do the rounds for Christmas, drop stuff off for the grand kiddos. So we got 2 houses to hit for Christmas. And then, yeah, that's about it. So I will be here New Year's Eve, but just not like a normal one. It won't be late, and I won't be on here until midnight and all that bullshit. It'll just be like a normal Thursday, kinda. I'll get on about 7 o'clock or so, and I'll be out of here 8:30, maybe 9 at the latest if I get to yakking. But yeah, I got shit to do, and gotta go over and take care of the cripple with her fucking feet. Make sure she's doing all right, because she has appointments after that to make sure everything's good to go and going well. So we got to take care of this and that and the kids and all. Yeah, so it's going to be a mess. So that's why I'm not doing all that. So nobody's like a barbecue. But that's what's been going on. Hopefully it doesn't get too cold and stay too cold here. But yeah, that 8-degree shit. And if it does get windy, that means it's going to be even less than that with the wind chill. And when you get these old houses, you cross your fingers. Hope a pipe doesn't freeze. Hope it doesn't get icy and windy and snowy and trees start falling and shit. But yeah, that's the way we go. Trying to finish a crazy shed. Hey, there's Izzy. You're just in time for me to leave. Yeah, still on, but not for long. I'm getting ready to get on out of here. I do appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me. As always, you guys are awesome. You're awesome. I have fun with you guys. So yeah, I will be doing the normal Thursday. And I will be here for a short time New Year's Eve. I won't leave you stranded. Totally. But I won't be here till midnight. That is for sure. But all you have to remember is it doesn't matter, because no matter what I say here, you can't believe any of it, because
let me vent for a second. Unabassist is in the house. SKB boys, damn beats. Yo. Hey shawty, it's your live stream. We gon' party 'cause it's your live stream. I try not to live too much in the future, you know? Need I say more? I got my mind on my YouTube on my mind. Every day I'm buffering.
Every day I'm buffering.
My blind views.
we do here is go back, 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 back.
From Victoria Station in London, this is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
Night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. See ya when I see ya.